What's going on, YouTube? G back with a video. G back with another video. That sounds better. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing great. So as you can tell by the title of this video, or the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about Amazon Flex. Because we're not employees. We're not employees of Amazon because we're independent contractors. So it's just a side gig. It's not a permanent job or anything like that. You don't get no benefits, none of that type of stuff. You do get decent pay. It's extra. It's good exercise money. No, it's not the same money every week. But if you need a couple $100, a couple hundred, dollars a week, definitely can go towards something, in your life. Whether it's gas, food, if you got kids, a family to take care of, extra money is always helpful. Or if you got a goal, and you don't have, that much overhead, extra money is definitely, the goal. Right now I'm outside of the, warehouse right now. Lovely Lakeland warehouse. Because today I had a 3-hour route for $57. Now, I pulled up and they don't have any routes. So, good news for me, I still get paid. That's the great news about that. So, sometimes that happens. That happens. This is probably like the third time it's happened to me. Like everybody's experience is different. Definitely for me, third time. I love these type of days, of course. Because it's not far from where I live, and you get paid. You basically just got paid to drive to the warehouse and go back home. Yeah, those are things you can expect, but it probably varies for different warehouses, but it's very possible. If it happens at one, I'm pretty sure it can happen at another. Now, when it comes to the routes, there's no negotiations. It's you open the app and sometimes it notifies you when there's available routes, so you can go ahead and open the app when it shows you that notification versus you checking every hour, every 2 hours. So you go ahead and you open it and you see what's available, and depending on your circumstances in your life, like you see a route that's i.e. 3 hours for $57. For you, you're probably like, nah, I need more than that for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because that's $19 an hour. So for you, you probably need, nah, I need more than that. Sometimes what happens is, as well, if no one books those routes and time gets closer to the start of the route time, the rates go up. Sometimes they go up just a couple of dollars. Sometimes they go up a heaping lot, like probably a good $10 to $20, that I've seen. But obviously that's just gambling right there, because you're waiting for it to increase, but by the time it increases to the number that you want, it's already gone. So if you want to do that, do that. But I'm just letting you know that's a thing that happens. And then there is a time where you will probably go to the warehouse and there's only need one package. So there was a time where I got paid. The route I chose was a 3-hour route, and it was a $72. And I got to the warehouse and one package. Now, granted, the package took me to Tampa, and me living in Lakeland, Tampa, it's not a fun drive. Not that bad, but it's still not fun. But it was only one package, and I just drive to the warehouse, drive to the one stop, and then drive home. $72. And now let's say you had a good week. You can definitely make an extra $100, $200, doing this. And it's just a couple of hours in the day. You could book routes, like let's say you work in the morning. They have some later routes where it's like they start at like 4 or 5 o'clock, like 4 to 9 or whatever. Not 4 to 9, I'm tripping, like 4 to like 7 or 5 to 9, because the most hours they give you is 4 hours. And those routes can, pay a great amount, Now, it also depends on the type of vehicle that you have as well. I'm in a 2017 Hyundai Tucson. It's considered a mid-size SUV. So, I'm able to get decent-sized big boxes, but it's not the huge boxes, But you know, if you have like what's considered a large SUV, a 2002 Chevy Trailblazer, and that one was considered a large SUV. So I was getting a lot bigger boxes when I was doing routes with that SUV. And coming to the warehouse, you see people come in all different types of cars. You see trucks, you see folks come in with coupes, you know what I'm saying, sports cars and whatnot. Clearly they're just doing it as a side hustle. Yeah, so you see any type of car coming here, really. So if you have extra time, definitely check out, you know, I'll leave the link in the description where you can go ahead and click the link and, you know, see if there's anything available in the area that you're in, and, you know, and just sign up. Now, there are no referral benefits, so I'm not getting anything out of it. Like, trust me, like, I would love to, but I'm not getting anything out of it. There's plenty of videos out there for, on this topic, you know, but it's like the more you see others doing it or having, like, you know, positive you know, occurrences with them, you know, that who knows, you sign up and it helps you a whole bunch, you know. And that's why I'm doing it, because you never know who it will help out, or whatever the case may be, because everybody's always looking for extra money and whatnot, especially in this time that we're in this world. You know, extra money goes a long way, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I noticed for the Lakeland one, I must speak on the Lakeland because it's like where I'm at, but because I can't say, like, you know, if you're in a different region and their pay rate may be different, I don't know, but rates always change, rates are always different. But what I've noticed is that it's always a minimum of $19 an hour, you know, minimum. You know, sometimes it goes up to the most I've been paid when you know, when you do the calculations, when it's like, oh, it's $108 route or whatever, you divide the hours or whatever, and it comes up to like $25 an hour type thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, but it's never been under 19. Like, from all the routes I've done, I will show you guys that you know, shortly, and I will show you the pay I've gotten from the time I started to now. Now, I do not do this full time. This is not something you can do full time. So of course the dates are going to be all over the place because it's a side hustle. Process overall is very easy. The app is very simple to use. You know, I've seen very aged folks doing this, you know, and clearly the more you do it, the more people you're gonna see. You know, you're gonna recognize their car, etc., etc. So it's like, you know, it's the same person you seen last time, and the folks that I've seen, you know, some aged folks, you know, they're still doing it. You know, like, so it's like anybody can do it, and there's folks that have a system, you know, they probably be like 2 of them, 3 of them in a car, where, you know, you have the driver and you have 2 people sorting out packages, or you have one person sorting the package and the other person delivering the package while you have the driver, you know. So now the only sucky part is, like, obviously when you have to divide the money between you know, the 3, then it probably sucks. But, you know, I've seen that too. I see folks come with family members. With that, it makes the routes a lot faster. Like me personally, even though I get 3-hour routes, 2.5-hour routes, or even 4-hour routes, I finish way before my time. I'm not saying that it's because I'm fast. It could be just they time it to give you that extra time, you know, to fish through the packages. But even then, it's like I finish a good half an hour to close to an hour before my, like, the booked route. So it'd be like, oh, you're supposed to finish at 5. I'm already, you know, on my last route going into 4 o'clock. And like I said, if it's not common, it could be because, you know, how my system works, you know, and like how I figured it out. Because in the beginning, I sucked. You know, in the beginning, it was just terrible. But I found out a system that works for me, and ever since then, I've been home a lot sooner than expected, or, you know, and having time to do other stuff, you know. So it's a great side hustle. When there's routes, it's a great side hustle. You know, just make sure when you're looking at your routes, you're paying attention to the amount and what works for you. You don't just pick routes because you want to pick it. Just see what works for you, because you do not want to grab something and you're just paying in gas. You know what I'm saying? Because there was time those routes that as low as $38, but when you get that route, it's more like the package. It doesn't add up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not fair. You know, you're probably doing 12 packages or 15 packages, you know, for that amount of money, and then it's like, but you that's the guy's money. There's nothing you can take from that. Hey, like I said, I'm speaking for myself. I just don't think it's worth it. Like when I see $38, I close my phone. I put my phone down and I just ignore it, because the audacity. Oh, let's see the money. All right, so here, this is a route that I have for tomorrow. Is at 2:30, but we're gonna go back and yeah. So for today, July 14th, I had a route for $57 for 3 hours. So it's $19, and which is the minimum. And like I said, I came up to the warehouse and no routes. So let's just go to my earnings. Now you'll see the minimum. I would like to say I don't go under 57. Okay, so because that's what I feel like is for me, for gas and, you know, the effort that I put into getting, you know, the packages delivered, I don't go under $57. That's my minimum for when I book routes. But as you can see, all the way back to last year, November, when I first started, my first route was $67.50. You know, not bad. And then this one here, Saturday and Sunday, November 13th and the 12th, you know, that's the first time I got 2 routes in the same week. And, you know, that's a nice $152, you know. And then you have extra $76 here, $75. And then this week right here, I went crazy. I got, that was the week of Thanksgiving. I got 3 routes. And that was just 3 routes in my in the same week. You know, a little over $200, and yeah, like over $300, $200 again. You know, in December. You know, so if you do this, you already know if you book 2 routes in the same week, you're already touching over $100. You get an extra route, you're either gonna make close to 200 or over 200. Yeah, so it's good extra money and set money. You don't have to guess how much you're gonna make. You can see how much you're gonna make, and you can agree to it right then and there. Now, obviously, there's penalties if you decline, like if you accept it, and then within 45 minutes you like decline or forfeit it. Obviously, it's gonna hurt your position with, you know, as an independent contractor with them, because if you get too many, then bye-bye, you know, to your account. Now, you also get, you know, ratings. You get reviews and whatnot. So it's also a good thing as well to have. I'll probably go in more depth with that in a different time, but you know, and show you guys the app and how everything works. I can do that another video if you want. Let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely do that. But I just wanted to show more so of you know, the pay, and you know, if it could be worth it, and it's helped me a lot. You know, so I just want to, like, it could help you. Why not? Link in the description. You know, fill out what you need to fill out. You know, if you already have a smartphone, it's 2023, you should have a smartphone. You got it. If you have a small SUV, if you have a Honda Civic, you can do it. If you have a 1997 Honda Civic, you can do this. You know, if you trust your vehicle and your vehicle is reliable to you, go ahead and apply it. And you have the time. Like I said, it could be a day you're off, and you probably get a notification, or you just check the app, and boom, you can make an extra $87, $70 within 3 hours. It's so quick. You especially when you have your system down and you know where the package is. Like I'm saying that you pull up to the house and you already have the package in your lap, because you already know where you're going. You already have it there. You pull up to the house, scan, walk to the house, take a picture, get back into the car. That's it. go to the next house. And sometimes the houses are right next to each other, so you don't even have to get back into the car. You have both the packages scanned. And obviously when you're walking to the house, you're looking at the number. You're looking at the number right above that garage or on that next to that door. Put the box down, in front of the house. Take a picture. Walk to the next house. Do the same thing. Walk to your car. Go home. Another thing that you want to add to it is patience. Every day is a learning day. You learn something new. Obviously you do not have to be in shape to do this job. You don't. But you still got to take care of yourself. So stay hydrated and have a snack. So one or the other, or both. You definitely need both. Even though, yes, it's only it's only 2 hours. It's only 3 hours. It's only 4. When you driving, especially in this Florida heat, but you're going to want to munch on something. You're going to want to drink something. You might want to pull over, And it doesn't hurt to pull over. It really doesn't. Especially you're good on time and whatnot. It doesn't hurt to pull over if you have to, So this is a great rule of thumb for me. What I do when I pull over, because I'm self-conscious, I usually just take off the vest, and even though I have the vest, it doesn't mean that I work for Amazon, but obviously everybody on the outside looking in, they see the vest, so they think you work for Amazon. They don't know that you're an Amazon Flex driver, they don't know that. So, but you can, when you go to the warehouse, and because they tell you to wear a safety vest, the yellow reflective, vest. Now, if you want one, you can ask them, and they will give it to you because of safety protocol. That way, when you're actually delivering to someone's house, they see the vest, so they're like, oh, it's Amazon. And it's also for you, so you can have a piece, you and the customer to have a peace of mind that, hey, you see my vest, so you know who I'm here for, or who I'm here with. They see your vest, so they know who you're here for, who you're here with, and what you're doing on their property. Because there's some folks that they don't play about their property, man. They do not play about their property. So I'm gonna just leave it here. If I missed something, if you guys have a question regarding this topic, definitely leave a question in the comments. I'm definitely gonna answer it as soon as I can. I like answering comments. But yeah, definitely leave a question in the comment section. I'll definitely get to it as soon as I can. I'll also leave the link to the Amazon Flex application, so you guys can sign up, and why not try it out? Why not? You never know. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and till next time.